Hi guys, you're welcome to today's video and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the Lola Joseph gang. I'm Lola Joseph with no makeup because we're trying a new makeup product today. And if you're just meeting me for the first time and you've not subscribed yet, what are you even waiting for? Subscribe and be an official Lola Joseph gang. And don't miss out on all the fun things. Fashion, beauty, lifestyle, you find everything here on my channel. So in today's video, I'm just giving the new Makeup Revolution and Plastic Boy collaboration Flawless Eyeshadow palette to try. It's a palette of 18 pan, and it stood out to me just because of the warm tone color story. And it's Christmas season and New Year is almost here, and a lot of parties are booked. So we're going to need that legit, that bomb eyeshadow palette to look also good and also beautiful. So I thought, what, let me shop around and see what I can actually buy, to create a beautiful Christmas party look and so on for myself and for my booked Christmas parties, if you know what I mean. So I went online and I found this gorgeous collaboration. It's very new on the market. So I thought, what, let's just give it a try. We're going to swatch it. We're going to look at the packaging. We're going to look into the palette itself, what it really entails, what are the information that's actually needed, should in case in case you are interested in buying it. I've already bought mine, so this is mine here. And I love the packaging. I've not opened it yet just because I'm trying to, I want you to see my first reaction and so on. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're opening the packaging, we're assessing the packaging. We're going to look into the pans, each of the pans, and see if there are fallouts, because a good eyeshadow should have little to no fallout. A good eyeshadow should be very pigmented, and a good eyeshadow should be long lasting, if you know what I mean. So it shouldn't crack, it shouldn't dry, it shouldn't fall apart so quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be putting that on, and do not let us waste too much of time. Let's just let's dive into it. All right, so for the eyeshadow palette itself, it's actually called the Makeup Revolution and the Plastic Boy Forever Flawless Eyeshadow Palette. It retails for £6 at the brand's website, and it's a pan of 18. It's a pan of 18, and it contains various color story. Hold on, let me just get the information out of the brand's website. So according to the brand said, according to the brand's website, apology. So the brand said the Plastic Boy and Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Eyeshadow Palette is a limited edition, and it contains I think there's a collection. The eyeshadow is part of the collection. I went for the eyeshadow, but there are also lip products in it as well. There's a lipstick, there is lipstick, there is lip gloss, and there is lip liner as a full collection. And it's also affordable, as if you want to buy the full collection, it's also affordable, available like that. But I only bought the eyeshadow palette. I think there's also the highlighter as well. There's an highlighter in the collection too. So let's focus on the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow, according to the brand's website, says that it's a limited edition, and the collection has been developed by Gary Thompson. If you know Gary Thompson, Plastic Boy is a blogger here on YouTube, as well as on Instagram and so on. So I'm sure we all know him very well, and I believe the channel name is called Plastic Boy. So he's a makeup lover, so it's not surprising that this is actually coming out. So what more, it says it gives looks, it has body vibes, it's run don't walk kind of palette, run don't walk chow kind of palette, and so on. What more, it's a perfect bronze glam eyeshadow palette, and it has shade names that include ochre, which is like a shimmery gold shade. It has another shade called slay, which is like a deep brown tone bougie, which is like a pinky bronze shimmer. And it also have one more, oh, that's it. So it has ochre, which is like a shimmery gold shade. It has slay, a deep brown tone, and bougie, a pinky bronze shimmer. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Probably a different product. I'm not sure, but we're going to look into the palette and see what's what the names of the pans are, because usually the name of the palette is Forever Flawless, but each pans do come with their own names as well. So that, I thought that was what I saw here, but it's probably something else. But don't worry about it. It retails for £6, like I said earlier. So let's go into opening it up and see what's actually inside it. So this is how it came. It came in Makeup Revolution kind of delivery box and so on. So and this is what was inside it. The seal is still very much on. So I'm going to break off the seal now. Because according to the artwork here, it says the pans, each of the pans are only numbered. So that's the reason why the ochre and other stuff, probably other products in the collection or something like that. And it was, never mind. Let's get this open. It still is. Oh, so luxe and beautiful. It's like a metal, like a gorgeous metal, and I love the chocolatey marble kind of finish with the gold, the hint of gold and so on. Also beautiful. What do you think? It's so luxe. It's so luxe, and it's just £6. All right, so let's open what's inside. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. Oh, it came with this seal on top. Hold on. So this was on top. This was placed on top, and it just fell out. So, and this is the color story. Coral, warm tone browns, beiges, and so on. So everything you can use to create like everyday nude glam, including you know, special occasion kind of glam look. So we're going to swatch. Let's give a few pan a swatch just to see how pigmented it is. Okay, so let's start with, let's see the number of the pan again. All right, so it has a mirror, by the way, so I'm trying to avoid too much reflection. It has a mirror, so which is very good. A good eyeshadow palette has to have a mirror. So this is number one, which is black. So let's swatch that. And that's just one swipe. This is number two, which is like a deeper chocolatey black kind of color. Like a warm tone chocolatey kind of color. So this is another color. It looks like a neutral burgundy. Let's put this down. It looks like a nudish kind of burgundy, but I'm looking at like a cool tone brown burgundy, like yeah, burgundy brown kind of color tone. And that's for the matte. And let's swipe let's swatch the lighter shade, this one, which would be like a dusty rose kind of color tone. Let's swatch that one. Let's see. Okay, very pigmented. It's giving me dusty rose, like coral nude, if I'm right. Yeah, between coral nude, dusty rose kind of color tone. So they are pigmented. So we want to see if there are any fallout as well when using it. So let's watch the metallics and see how the metallics really are. So I'm trying to avoid the light reflection from the mirror. So that's the gold, like a beautiful kind of, oh, sorry, a beautiful kind of, that's the metallic, one of the metallics, which is in gold, like a yellow gold. Yeah, a beautiful yellow gold. This is like a neutral brown kind of gold. It's also gold on its own as well. Ooh, it's giving me like a coppery gold, this one. Let's watch another metallic again. All right, so let's swatch this lighter metallic, which is like a champagne gold kind of metallic. So let's swatch that. Okay. So not so bad. They all have a good enough pigments, which I believe it's a good thing. Let's see the beige. Does it have a beige? I think this is the lightest in it. It's not beige, it's like a peach. All right, let's watch the peach and see. Because usually the beiges, the peaches, sometimes they don't show up on the skin. So let's see if this shows up. Ooh, it does. Oh my god, my hands are out of frame. Apology. Here, that's the peach there. They are very deep color tone, to be honest. They're very deep. So if you're going to create like a very light color story on your face, say a very soft glam kind of look, you'll probably go for I think you'll be better off with this peach and this neutral brown, and I'm sure you'll be fine, just for in case you want to create a very light makeup look. All right, so anyway, so far so good. I love everything that I'm saying. I love the pigments in the palettes. I cannot see much of a fallout on my hands, which usually happens when you swatch on your hands. But then when it comes to application, there might be. So we're going to apply it and see how it really works in a real life, in an organic way. So we're going to do that. So but with the pigment, there's enough pigments. There's enough the shimmery metallic ones. They show up. So which is what we want as well. And the color story is so deep as well, very deep. So I'm not sure if the fair skin girl will be able to have fun with this one, but probably his next collection will feature a fair skin girl. So that's the only reservation I have about the color story. It's very deep. So dark skin girl will have fun with this one, but fair skin girl I'm not sure. So it needs a lighter version for both to enjoy it. For both girls to enjoy it. So let's get into makeup. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and so on. So when it gets to applying my eyeshadow, I'll make a stop and we can talk and see how it really feels wearing it. All right, so the time to apply the eyeshadow is finally here. Anyway, so I've prepped my eyes. I've already applied my concealer along with a little bit of a finishing powder just to set everything and put everything in place, ready for what's next, which is the eyeshadow. So I've got my blending brush here. This brush was actually bought from she Glam brush, so it's not so bad, so it's very affordable, and I'll link it for you below should you be interested. So I'm starting with the blending brush, which is what I usually just go for, and I'll be going in with these coral nude kind of color tone. So I'm going to start with that one. And for me, when I start with my eyeshadow, I start with the outer corner of my eyes, just because the outer corner is usually much darker. So, and I go in like a circle motion around the outer corner for a while, then I bring it in kind of like creating like a V shape in a very disguised way, if you know what I mean. So round, 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 circle, 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 then go in as if I'm drawing the V. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And I'm going to check in the mirror to see if there are any fallouts. Really good. Really good. I can see much fallout. I'm telling you, I've used a lot of eyeshadow with a lot of fallout around my concealer area, but this does not have that, so it's very easy to manage as well. So I'm going to go in with a darker color tone this time around, just to create a little bit more much depth as well. So I'm going with like let's go for this neutral chocolatey brown. So I'll be using the same blending brush because it's just very simple and easy. So I'm doing the same thing that I did with the coral nude color tone, but this time around I'm placing it just a little bit lower below the first shade that was applied, just to create like a gradient, like a light, like a coral top and then a dark brown bottom. So that would just give like that chic, beautiful finish to your eye look, if you know what I mean. So that's just a simple way. You can go that way, or you can just go straight for the dark brown and then go in with the coral nude color tone around the edges, just to give it like a transition and so on. So I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. I'm mimicking the V shape technique. And blending is very important. So now that I've applied, I'm going to get a simple blending brush, another blending brush, a fresh one, just to put everything together. So using a clean blending brush, I'm just going to put everything together to make it look a little bit much natural and tidy. So if you notice, I'm only touching the darker area, which is the bottom part of the eyelid, just because I'm going to go in with a fresh brush just to tidy up the edges, because I do not want to lose that transition at the edge. So I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom part of the eyes, then I'll tidy everything up again. So for the bottom part of my eye, which is my eye, yeah, around the waterline area, so I'm starting with this gorgeous pencil brush. So I'll be starting with this coral nude again, exactly what I did to the upper part of the eyes. And always ensure that you join it here if you're just trying to create like a simple glam, a soft glam. And that the options are all up to you, except you want to go for like a graphic eye, which is usually left open, and other stuff are added to it just to make it a little bit much more artistic. But we're going for everyday soft glam, like everyday makeup look for the girl next door and so on. So I'm doing the same thing to the under eye. So I'll close it up. Alright, so now that I'm done with the coral nude color tone, I'm going back to the brown, the neutral brown chocolatey, that's chocolatey brownish color tone, and I'll be using it as another gradient. And this time around, I'm placing it at the upper part of the waterline, but be careful so you do not drop powders into your eyes. So you just have to be very careful. So I said to be careful just so that we do not lose the coral note at the bottom, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to create the same gradient that was created at the upper lid. So blending is also very important as well. So let's just blend a little bit of the upper part of the waterline. And I'm golden. So what I'm going to do, I'll go back with another fresh blending brush, and I'll use the coral node to tidy up the upper part, which is the edges of the upper part. So I'm gonna do it now. So with another pen brush, a fresh pen brush, I'm going to do the same thing to the waterline area, the lower part of my eyes. And blend, blend, blend. All right, so just because it's Christmas season, I'm thinking yellow gold. This gorgeous yellow gold will just give that pop that my eyes need. Pigment. I love it. I usually use my pan because so that you can enjoy the metallic more. You'll get more color payoff. Then after using your ends, your finger, which is like your index finger, after using it to apply, then you can go in with like a simple flat brush just to tidy it up a little bit more. So I'm going with this flat brush, you know, and that should be enough to tidy up. And it's also very important to try and blend the where the dark color tone connects with the metallic, just to make it look a little bit much natural. So I just used the same brush that was used on the metallic to do that, but some do go with probably like probably like the neutral, the what's it called now, the coral nude color tone, just to connect the edges so it doesn't look too much apart from the rest of the eye look, if you know what I mean. So but I'm going to leave it this way because I think I'm having fun the way it is right now. All right, so for the waterline, I'm going to be using this champagne beige color tone using the same pen brush, and I'll just dab it around my tear dot area. For the tear dot, sorry, I'm not sure if I mentioned tear dot or waterline. So it's tear dot. So just to define my eyes a little bit more, I'm going to be going with this Shea Glam, what's it called now? Eyeliner pencil, like a pencil eyeliner. So I'm going to be doing that to my eyes. So just because I have hooded eyes and I barely wear what's it called now? Is it liquid eyeliner? Just because my eyes can't handle it so much. So I usually just play with the powder. So using the powder to create a simple eyeliner is just so good for my hooded eyes. So I'll be using the black shade in this palette, using this a different brush this time around, and an angled brush just to create that eyeliner. Just to create that eye line, sorry. And I usually just shade around it, you know, and it goes well with my eye shape. And that's just a simple eyeliner. Eyeline, is it eyeline, can I call it, or something like that, a winged out eyeline. And it's just so beautiful, and it's just so perfect with my hooded eye. There are no folds, nothing, just a natural, beautiful eyeline. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright, so this is how this gorgeous eyeshadow palette performs. I'm telling you, it's a very good eyeshadow palette. I've seen a lot of palettes, especially from Makeup Revolution, with a lot of fallout and you can barely enjoy them. But this one is really, really good. I mean, compared to the Ultimate Desire, there was a lot of fallout from the Ultimate Desire eyeshadow palette, especially the Dual Fixation. Oh my god, there was, but this one did not have any, and I'm so surprised. I've not even tidied up the edges of my eyeshadows, if you know what I mean. The edges of my eyelid, whereby, you know, let me just do it. Let me do it so you have understanding of what I'm saying. Something like this. Should you have any fallout, you just tidy up the edges. There aren't any, so I didn't even bother. It's so good. I would definitely recommend it to you, and also affordable. Look at this eye look. This is like a party glam right now. This is like a beautiful Christmas party eye look. Anyway, so let me finish the rest of my makeup and we can talk more about this palette. All right, so this is the final look. With the eye look, I mean, can you see this eyeshadow, how it performs? It's really, really good. And you can barely tell it's a drugstore eyeshadow. Little to no fallout. Also pigmented. Can you see the metallics? Can you see the shimmery gold? I mean, this is like a Christmas party look, New Year's party look, and so on. It's so good. If you're trying to save money this season that we are, invest in these eyeshadow palettes. Whether you're a dark skin or your fair skin, you will definitely have fun with it. You know, with the dark tone, if you think you want to go for like a simple, very light, soft look, you can just go, you know, light-handed with this light tone, color tone, which is like a peach, and then this gorgeous brown, and then just use both and use it to create like a simple soft glam for a very soft look, and go light-handed with them. And if you want to go for like a beautiful deep smoky eye look, there are blacks, there are lots of warm color tone. I'm telling you, you have fun with these palettes. Dark skinned or light skinned, you'll definitely have fun with it. The reason why I said you know, a dark skinned girl might not like it, because there are some of us, either a light skinned girl, sorry, a fair skinned girl might not enjoy this much. It's because there are some of us, fair skin or light skin, we do prefer something very light that's not so deep in color tone, if you know what I mean. But that's just my own thoughts. I might be wrong. You will have fun with this palette. This is a very good palette. The fact that it's very pigmented, the fact that it's very shimmery, the fact that there are little to no fallouts and so on, you know, you know, you will have fun with this. You know, whatever skin tone you have, you will have fun. But please, plastic boy, we want the lighter version of this one for us that like to create like a very soft glam as our everyday look for work and so on. This would be great for like parties and dinners and so on. It's like that kind of palette. So that's what I'm trying to say. We've come to the end of today's video. Go get yours. Very affordable. It only retails for £6, and it's like £18 palette, like a beautiful palette that will last you. It will last you throughout the season. So go get yours. It's so good. I would definitely recommend it to you in today's video. We've got a lot of good reviews nowadays. I mean, the Zara review is a plus as well, and this Makeup Revolution and Plastic Boy eyeshadow palette is a plus, and some others as well, a good plus. So go get yours. I'll recommend it to you in today's video. So we've come to the end of today's video, and I hope today's video didn't take too much of your time, and I hope you really found it helpful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. I will definitely appreciate it. Do not forget to subscribe and be an official OG, be an official Lola Joseph OG, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.